A new turboprop has released for the sim, and Sim Update 10 has arrived with another build for the beta testers. We have all the latest announcements and release news and Sim Update news, so let's jump into this week's video. Welcome to another Flight Sim video. In these videos, we try to bring you all the Flight Sim news in one place. So if that sounds right up your taxiway, please click that subscribe button. 72% of people that watch the Oz Flight Simmer channel are not subscribed. So if you could help us out, it would be much appreciated just by hitting that little red button. Before we jump into this week's video, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by FS Academy Mission Packs. FS Academy is a flight training missions aimed to provide you authentic knowledge and teach you how to fly professional and get the most authentic experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Each mission pack has something for everyone, including VFR training, IFR, virtual instruments, cross-country navigation, learn to fly the big jets with Jetliner and Voyager for just being adventurous. Being a real-world pilot myself, I have been using VFR training and cross-country navigation packs to help refresh my skills. FS Academy has been designed and developed by a real airliner captain, so you know that they have been tried and tested to represent real-world training courses. Mission packs are accompanied by theory and charts that are found in comprehensive ground school manuals that can be downloaded. FS Academy is great for simmers who are just getting into the hobby, right up to the experienced simmers that are practicing instrument approaches. Links in the description below where you can pick up your copy of FS Academy mission packs, and I would like to thank FS Academy for sponsoring this video. Pre-flighting this week's announcements, and during last week's Gamescom, the Microsoft team revealed 3 new aircraft for the 40th anniversary edition. The team over at AnyBuilds, who are behind developing the Airbus A310 for the anniversary edition, announced they are developing 2 of the aircraft that were featured in the trailer. The first one being the Curtiss JN40 Jenny and the Grumman G21A Goose. This confirms AnyBuilds' continuation of its partnership with the Microsoft team. The JN4 was introduced in 1915, and a large number of them were built and used as a training aircraft for the US. On the other hand, the Grumman Goose was designed as a commuter aircraft and is known to be fitted out with luxurious interiors for the 1930s aircraft. From the looks of the teasers, both of these aircraft look to be very detailed, and looking forward to checking them out when the release happens in November. Another announcement this week, and normally we don't cover updates, but this one is fairly substantial, and it's from the Just Flight team with the BAE 146. This week the team announced they have a substantial update that will include an upgraded EFB for the aircraft with improved flight models for the 146 and better performance with additional features. The tablet will include a interactive checklist, a top of descent calculator, an improved Navigraph chart screen, and a few other more features. The team mentioned this will be available sometime in September, and ongoing development, which we haven't heard from the team about this for a while, which is a custom FMS, and it's going well, and we should see a preview from them soon. In some more in-development news, and again this is from the Just Flight team, the team released some screenshots of the in-development RJ. The idea of the screenshots was to showcase the difference between the RJ and the BAE 146 Professional. They've been getting some comments on the social media saying, why is this taking so long to bring out the RJ? It's pretty much the same aircraft, and they wanted to say, no, it's not. The RJ is a more modern version of the 146, which includes more glass, updated radios, and changes to the overhead panel. From the looks of the screenshots, the RJ looks fairly polished, and hopefully we're going to see it in our sims very, very soon. Taxiing over to this week's releases, and the first one goes to the team over at Field Air with their release of Bermuda International Airport. This airport is located in the parish of St. George, which is 7 nautical miles from the Bermuda capital, which is Hamilton. Not too many features are listed for the package, which is common from the team over at Field Air when it comes to their products. But it does include a realistic terrain slope, a modelled causeways leading to the airport, custom modelled buildings that include a brand new Terminal 2 building, custom ground poly containing realistic decals, painted lines, and grime. You can pick up your copy of the Field Air Bermuda International Airport directly from the Sim Market store. I'll leave a link in the description below. In another release for the week, this one goes to WF Scenery Studios. They have released Nanji Luku International Airport. I'll probably mess that up, and I know you guys are going to let me know in the comments. This scenery was previously being released in Prepared 3D and is now released in a Microsoft Flight Simulator. However, the scenery is an accurate and detailed rendition of the airport, and it includes features such as PBR textures, animated jetways, dynamic lights, manual placed vehicles, real ground markings, and you can pick up your copy of Nanjing Luku Airport from WS Sceneries directly from the Sim Market store. I'll leave a link in the description below, and remember to badger me in the comments about mispronouncing the name of the airport. I'll look forward to it. And another release, this one goes to Carenado as they finally released the Pilatus PC-12. This has been in development for quite some time now, and the turboprop is now released. The Pilatus PC-12 is a single-engine turboprop aircraft mainly used for regional flying and some cargo operations. Carenado mentioned that the PC-12 features several avionics sets and a realistic flight dynamics that has been tested by real-world pilots. Features include 9 liveries plus a white one, as cold and dark, ready to taxi and ready to take off options for the engine starts. Engine and wind sounds effects will be heard in the cockpit when opening doors and windows. The aircraft has original sounds which have been recorded from a real-world PC-12. PBR materials and textures have been used, and it has an integrated tablet that controls static elements, pilots, doors, and more. You can pick up your copy of the Carenado Pilatus PC-12 directly from the in-sim market store, so that's the marketplace within the sim. This is the only place you can pick it up. Lining up on the runway for this week's Sim Update news, and the Microsoft Flight Simulator team last week pushed out a new Sim Update 10 beta build for Xbox and PC testers. Version 1.27.17.0 is now live for the testers, which includes several crashes to desktop fixes and memory optimization, a bunch of fixes to VR, which will include fixes to default VR opening positions, fixes to the flight panel and window and toolbar panel, and also SimConnect received some updates as well. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out the full changelog. We still don't have a confirmed date for when we will see Sim Update 10 live for the rest of us. This week it's even been taken off the development roadmap. Before it used to have a position date, now there's nothing there. Crossing our fingers that we'll see. As predicted, it should be available in mid-release, so we'll cross our fingers for that one, and hopefully it's still on track. This week on the in-sim marketplace, we've seen 52 new products. 26 of these are on PC and the same are on Xbox. 2 aircraft were released in the in-sim marketplace this week. One is the Carenado PC-12 Pilatus, which we spoke about before, and the other one is Swiss Mill Sims and Vampire DH100, which was released a little while back, but now it is available on the in-sim marketplace. The other releases this week are a bunch of aircraft livery packs, sceneries, and airports, and light packages. If you got this far in the video, thank you very much. You guys are a bunch of aviation legends, and it really means a lot. If you haven't subscribed to our weekly videos, please hit that subscribe button. As I mentioned, 72% of people that watch the Oz Flight Simmer channel are not subscribed, so hitting the little red button, it means a lot and it helps us out. We also stream every Sunday and Wednesday around about 7:30 PM at GMT +10, so if you want to join into a large multiplayer flight, relaxed one, hit the notification bell so you know when our next stream goes live. We're going to leave you with another awesome Flight Simulator video. Why don't you check that one out? I think you'll like it, and I will see you over there.